on the thumbnail, I tried to jump, and then I said, you know what, that'll be the thumbnail, but I was losing daylight. But I think this is like the perfect lighting and the perfect setting, and the neighborhood literally feels calm. And then the cool little kitty left, and I don't know, I looked back and he or she was gone, but sat there for a majority of the video. I feel like I don't know, she or he was here and then went behind me. But welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love as always. I know I was saying the fate thing in the beginning, that still stands. Take fate into your own hands. I think you guys genuinely know not to step on anybody else's fate. But remember, subscribe if you enjoy the videos. I'm saying it now. I said I would say it weird every time, so I didn't, but subscribe. And today, what do we have for today? Well, I think today is another update. Let's just talk about things. Let's see if you resonate with any of these things. Today was a pretty calm day for me. And you know what? Actually, I want to kind of talk about fire again. And I think I'm getting bit up by what I would hope is not fire ants. No, it's mosquitoes. Okay, it's mosquitoes. You know, I think my lovely friend stepped in a fire ant pile the other week or 2 weeks ago, and oof. But you know what's funny with that? Actually, let's talk about that. Let's talk about how, that just brought me into The Secret. This is awesome. This is actually an awesome thing because this is synchronicity. So what I want to tell you is, oh man, this is cool because I have the video still in my archive, so I don't know if I'll be able to pull it. But honestly, you're just going to have to take my word for it. I have pictures or videos of the turtles. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about synchronicities and things that you see and then you don't even realize, whether it be a month or 2 weeks later or a month later, things that'll play out in your reality from things that you've seen on TV, things that you've come across when you're driving, things that you've come across when you could be walking down the street. This is really, really, really cool. And I don't even know what to call this concept, but this is things I've experienced multiple times in my reality, and this is a really cool one. So the ant pile thing. So there's a song by JID called Dance Now. And in the song, he literally has a bar where he goes, I can step on an ant pile. There's a longer bar. Let me remember what the bar is. I think it's like, like they said that I can't, damn lie. I ain't dapping no hands, sanitize. So I don't want to get copyright. But that was the bar. I think it went into that. And then he said, I can step on an ant pile, right? Now I kept saying this. Funny enough, when the song came out, I was at my parents' house and I was living with my partner at the time. And funny enough, we took the basement over and we decked out the basement. It looked super freaking clean, and literally left something sticky on my desk, and there were ants. Now, this happened after listening to the song. So there's more synchronicities coming up, right? So then there's a movie, The Secret. If you haven't seen it, it's free on YouTube. Watch it. Oh my gosh, you will love it. In The Secret, they literally talk about this concept. Something that you've seen anywhere. And I actually don't know if this is The Secret, but there's another video that I think I'm the video that's going to reference The Secret. But The Secret talks about this concept. Basically that your subconscious is creating your reality. So things that like you react to heavy, and you put a lot of emotion to. You see if you watch me, you know my emotional reality mirror videos, that it'll play out and you probably won't even realize. Well, funny enough, I love this song to death, and it got stuck in her head. And come months later, and we're in a completely new place, and we actually are still talking about the song from time to time. And that is one of the bars that sticks out the most, is that like I can step on an ant pile. She ends up going to the beach by herself and stepping in an ant pile and not realizing it, and looking down and seeing a bunch of ants crawling up in her leg. And I laughed because the first thing I referenced was I can step on an ant pile, like JID said it in Dance Now. And this is happening all the time. Now, my legs are getting bit up. Woo! Okay, I don't know if this is the time for them to come out now. Jeez, next time I'm putting on socks or something. But my feet are itching right now. But I'm not going to pay attention to it because it'll grow. It's just a sensation. It's just nerves. Could you imagine someone like getting stung by a bunch of bees and just being like trying to shoot a video and being like, it's just nerves. But this itch isn't that bad. But in all seriousness, yeah, back to back to the turtle thing, literally, I was posting videos on my Instagram of baby turtles, and I was telling my boy about this. I'm posting videos of baby turtles, and I'm like, dude, I would get turtles. Like, if there was one pet I would get and it's a reptile, I would get a turtle. I love turtles. Literally, my nickname, got that motorcycle going by, my nickname was Jarrell the Turtle in middle school. It was Jarrell the Turtle. And I said, bro, I would get a turtle. Why have I never had a turtle as a pet? So I was seeing videos of cute baby turtles. I'm sure, I don't know if I can find the video, but just look up baby turtles shaking underwater stream or looking like it's dancing. That video, I love that video. I always, thinking back to that video just for some reason gives me so much happiness. And I was thinking back to that video when I posted the baby turtles, and I said, man, I would have a turtle, right? That again was when I moved into my, moved down into the basement because I was with my partner and we needed a bigger space. And literally a month later, I'm with my bro now, and he decides to go out with his other bro. We're all bros. He decides to go out with his bro, and they buy turtles. And it clicked in my mind a couple days later where I literally show my bro, I show him the phone, and I'm like, look, I literally posted about baby turtles like a month ago, and a month later they appeared in my reality. Like, that was super insane for me. It was one of the coolest things ever. And that's just an example of how things you see, things you post, or wherever you place attention and you have an emotional reaction to it, it is playing out. And those are smaller scales, but literally it's happening all the time. Honestly, I don't think there's such thing as large or little scales like of things happening. I think honestly everything is as grand or as minuscule, as max or as min as you. Oh my God, imagine a shirt like that. As max, as min, as you perceive it to be. But in all seriousness, that was one of the coolest things to ever see. And I've been noticing small things like that here and there more and more, and it's getting weirder. I think that part is getting weirder than the deja vu, but it's weird and cool at the same time. But then it's a little bit scary because then you realize all the thoughts that you're having and the things that you're paying attention to are actually playing out. So maybe you should get your mind in order and you should create some cool shit rather than me, who honestly, the baby turtles is cool and they're worth it and they're here now. And I like turtles.
Jonathan, you're looking good. Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie. Jonathan, you're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great zombie.
but definitely, if you have some cool things in the comment that you notice happen in your reality, leave them down below, because honestly, these things are happening all around us all the time, and you just have to be aware to see. Like, you literally just have to, you don't have to be aware, but you'll start to become aware the more you understand that this happens. So the more you know it now, you've heard it from me, and you internalize it for a little bit, you'll start to see it play out more and more. And maybe you could think back to past things that have happened to you where this is the case, where things you've looked and paid attention to literally come to fruition. I'm lifting up my pants because I don't know. I think I stopped getting bit after I stopped paying attention to it, but I think it was a mosquito. See, now watch. Now I bet because this is how the algorithm gets you. And that is also, you know what? That's actually funny to talk about. They're building up AI and technology, literally like that one guy that said in a few years you're gonna own nothing and be happy. False. That is weird. But the fact that AI, it's always listening, and yeah, our phones are always on. Can't take the battery out of certain phones, and literally you'll talk about something and it will pop up in the algorithm. That's how you know they're listening. So I bet you, now that I'm talking about mosquitoes and getting bit, I'm gonna see an ad pop up, and it would be so cool if I held this video and then put it happening, like maybe a couple days later or something like that, no matter how long it takes, you know, time isn't real. But it would be cool as shit to see that happen, where I'm like, oh yeah, now I'm gonna see like bug repellent videos, and then I show y'all. But I don't watch TV, so it'll have to pop up as an Instagram ad. But watch it pop up. Watch the algorithm be like, oh, he must be thinking about buying this shit is so funny, man. This world, bro. or at least this iteration of the Matrix again. You already know what this world is. It is what it is, ladies and gents. Anyways, sun's starting to really go down. It doesn't seem like the lighting has changed much. I remember in the other video that I put, you could see it actually shift from, you know, light to dark, and that was pretty cool to me, at least. I kind of want to, like, in the last moments of this video, like, I want to say much love and moonlight, but I also want to search for the cat on video. Oh man, I don't know where he or she went. Oh, poor kitty. Well, not poor kitty. I don't know if it was a stray or not. It kind of looked a little bit dirty. Maybe he just got into some dust. Anyways, okay. Much love and moonlight. See y'all later. Hope you enjoyed the video. Share it with everyone. Share it with your friends, because you guys ultimately are the people. The watchers are keeping me going, because I know for some of you this knowledge is literally changing you and pulling. It's not okay. You know what? I don't want to say that, because that's ego. You're changing yourself. I'm waking you up to shit that you already know, and you're just tuning into my frequency where I'm someone doing the work too. So what I will say to you is good job on your path, and share my videos, because we're gonna do this together, and you guys make me while I simultaneously am making you. It's co-creation. Love you guys. Much love and moonlight. I'm out of here. And I said that like 3 times. Peace.